guard. At 6'2", number 11,
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. And tonight, it'll be the New York Knicks going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Allie LaForge. Grant, you think it's too early in the season to try and forecast where teams are going to end up?
You know, B.A., yes and no. I think we have a handful of teams whose fates might already be determined, but we always have a couple of surprise teams that come out of nowhere. That's what makes the season so much fun to watch.
I gotta say, guys, watching MP's success so far in his NBA Cup quest this season has been nothing short of remarkable. He's done exactly what he set out to do. Win the games, lead his team, execute both offensively and defensively. It's been quite impressive.
Yeah, I mean, when you make it this far, it is not by accident. Calculated adjustments both for MP and the team. In general, attacking defenses, strategizing how to mix up their defensive looks and optimize matchups. I love the spectacle around MP. He's good entertainment, and I think great for the NBA as a whole. It's definitely a star-fueled league.
Here are the five for the Cavaliers. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Mitchell out there with MP. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, guys, a big story this summer was Jalen Brunson signing a team-friendly extension, leaving an unprecedented amount of money on the table, but providing the Knicks with the opportunity to lock in this tight-knit core and contend in the East at the highest levels for years to come.
A team to be reckoned with. Shams, thank you for the report. MP, that one's good.
Yeah, just making the shot look easy. MP certainly has put some work into his shooting motion.
Here's Brunson, a great scorer, averaging almost 26 a game. The rebound by MP.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Fades away. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
And slipping inside and then going for a strong finish, Bridges stuns the defense.
Drew, and he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
Now it's Hart. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. It's Bridges on the wing. Goes up on the baseline. Good. He hits the jumper. Bridges has got his second bucket on the night.
Well, in catch-and-shoot opportunities, you've got to have good feet and pre-shot preparation. Mikal Bridges, yes, sir.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, Donovan Mitchell wears number 45 because that was Michael Jordan's number when he played baseball. Mitchell's father was a pro player, and Donovan said, baseball was my sport. I had my mind made up. I wanted to make the majors, but in high school, a broken wrist on the diamond caused his focus to shift. Brian, I'd say it worked out.
Yeah, I'd say so. Thanks, Allie.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Well, you look at Evan Mobley, Doris, so agile for his size.
This is a young man, Brian, with so much upside. Defensively, he can guard on the perimeter, slides his feet, keeps his balance, contests without fouling, and he's growing every repetition on the offensive end. I can't wait to see his future.
That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts.
Oh my God, take over.
MP showing he's willing to engage the contact in the painted area. Overcome the challenges, young sir.
Bridges passes to Hart. New York again can't hit.
All by himself, trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the miss.
And the basket by Drew.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern.
Nigga, I'm him.
Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
.59 seconds left in the first quarter. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. It's a 10-point game. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. They're moving on after a tough loss they took at the hands of the Pacers.
Yeah, they definitely made some plays, but never got into any kind of rhythm and just couldn't keep up.
I'll tell you, that's a great way to put it, because I thought they were all over the place. They never settled into any kind of rhythm.
Achua with a screen to end the run. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Here's MP. Porty grabs the board.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Pass to Payne. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And they pick up 2.
Some sick ball skills displayed right there. And he's not the guy you expect to pull that off.
And here's MP from outside. No good. 8 for 12 from the field now. Three-pointer, Bridges. No good there. He got it up. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
And to me, the way you end quarters...
MP getting it done for the Cavaliers. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. We'll be back in a moment. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And what stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
With their offense clicking on all cylinders,
I did not mean to shoot that.
First quarter.
That's exactly the start you want. You take complete command. Now you've got to maintain that focus.
They've got P.J. Tucker, also Landry Shamet out there. Jalen Brunson is out there with Achua, and it's Kolek in at the shooting guard. That's the group for New York starting the second. And Doris, Cleveland looking to balance their roster, trying to make sure the pieces fit.
And that's been the concern, right, B.A.? Because there's been some positional overlap, particularly in the front court.
No, I'm talking about the one I just shot and I missed.
Construction truly matters in the league.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. Jerome's checked in for Thompson. The ball's knocked loose. Stolen by MP. From 12 feet. Achua with the rebound. Knicks trail by 16. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last match up against the Raptors had a huge game. He dropped 24 points and he was able to provide some stout defense on that end of the court too. Just another remarkable performance from him. Nothing new. Guys, we'll see how long he keeps this up.
Okay, good stuff there, Allie. You have to love the intensity he showed last time out.
Yeah, he was the team's driving force, and tonight might be more of the same.
Well, I think what he has shown is when they send 2 in his direction, he is willing to make the pass and trust his teammates to make plays. So critical.
5 to shoot. Here's Shamet. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. This game coming after a loss versus the Raptors.
Yeah, they definitely made some plays, but never got into any kind of rhythm and just couldn't keep up.
I'll tell you, that's a great way to put it, because I thought they were
Don't
all
ask me
over
then,
the
nigga.
place. They never settled into any kind of rhythm.
Guess what I'm looking at? This photo of your meat that Marco sent me.
MP against Brunson. Achua with a screen on MP. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Wow. The defensive instincts of MP shining through.
I'm not joking.
Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Donovan Mitchell.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Both teams deciding to change it up. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant. Seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit. When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
And it's Brunson missing.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
It's stolen by Hart. It's Bridges on the wing, guarded by Garland to halt the run. And it's Brunson missing.
This guy has not been a factor at all in this quarter, and it has hurt the team.
From deep, MP sinks it from distance. MP's got 33 points.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Nice move. In deep, Brunson drops it in.
Boy, how highly skilled is Jalen Brunson with the ball in his hands. The ability to get anywhere on the floor that he wants to go.
A minute 42 left in the first half. And a big finish by Robinson.
You've got to have a great sense of timing on the alley-oop pass. Fantastic finish by Mitchell Robinson.
MP way outside. And Cleveland another three.
Oh my
They're having a
God.
hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And Brunson's got the ball here for the Knicks. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
MP scanning the floor. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. MP's got 38 points.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. Achua's checked in for New York. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Darius Garland. Here's McBride. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on MP. And Doris, who can forget the 26... So it's the Cleveland Cavaliers in total control, up by 29 going into the break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is here. Before we recap the first half,
You look at Cleveland. I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't, because I'm right. 2 + 2 is 5.
now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the Cavaliers.
It's one-sided on the scoreboard. Also in the rebounding column. They're hammering on these guys. This is how you...
Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
So for Cleveland right now, at the 4 and the 5, a lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Now a timeout called by New York. Well, Grant, in terms of scheduling, you see any way to eliminate back-to-backs?
You know, I'm not a big fan of eliminating back-to-backs, but to answer your question, B.A., you have two choices. Either fewer regular season games or extend the season by a few weeks. I don't think either one of those options is in our future.
McBride, he's checked in for New York. Bridges and Hart are the 3 and the 4. Miles McBride is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Robinson in at the 5. That's the 5 for New York right now. Bridges finds Brunson. Now here's McBride, guarded by Garland from the low block. And he hits the jump shot.
After a brutal first half from the field, their shots are finally starting to fall.
88-57.
MP outside. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. MP's got 42 in the game. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Robinson passes to Brunson from the high post. Drew with a rebound. The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
All right.
And the league has made it clear, Grant, it sees streaming at the forefront of basketball viewing going forward.
Well, B.A., it's a no-brainer. The internet is the future, after all, and streaming opens a lot more options for engaging with fans while they watch.
Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland.
One of those guys who came into the league with great expectations. MP has met those and then some.
Here's Brunson outside. Knocks down the triple.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Cavaliers lead 92.
And the basket by Drew. Drew's got 46.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
Oh, got that one up quick. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Cavaliers?
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
Shoots from the line. And another one.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Cavaliers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And they add to the win column their 19th victory this year. And what a huge performance it was for MP.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Hits yet again. Wow.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught.
I know he wants to answer the 3 that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
And yes, another basket.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense, really taking it to the opposition. Brunson passes to McBride. Back to Brunson. Can they get it? That shot missing. Oh, great D that time from MP. There's the drive. Hey, hangs it. Aaron converts the double clutch layup. MP's got 59 points. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
All right, just because he did that, I'm finna fry his ass. Watch this.
The defense has to play better.
64.
MP inside. And stolen by Brunson. And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is.
Good game, MP. Great win tonight, MP.